And you are back on Collision on 99.9 Voice FM. Right now, Jono, I would like to introduce you to Dr. Rock from Now You Die.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Oh, pretty crap because Dockers are losing to Richmond, but they might be coming back.
Oh.
Secretly, I have been looking at the scores.
Is that what you keep doing on your phone?
It's the final quarter.
Well, I'm not going to talk about football because my team haven't been doing too well lately.
Carlton.
No, Geelong. Let's not go there, shall we not?
Let's change the subject.
Yeah. Let's actually talk about Now You Die.
Oh, yes. What would you like to know?
Well,
we have a new album.
You do, but I'm going to start actually by, how long have you guys been Now You Die?
Oh, look, we formed in about 2007, 2008. I can't remember exactly. And the name comes from, it was the only one that we all agreed on. We had about 50 names written on lots of bits of paper. And it came from, there's this B-grade horror movie from, I think it was the year 2000 called Cut. It had it was an Australian movie, but it had Molly Ringwald and Kylie Minogue in it. And it was like a slasher movie, all the slasher movies from the 90s came out. But the main guy in this movie was called Scarman, I think, and when he was about to kill someone, he'd just go, "Now you die," and then, cut off their tongue or something. And that's where the name came from.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people who know know what your live show and that is like, but I don't. Is it a slasher type show? What is your? Oh,
not really. When we just kind of come out and play really loud and fast for 35 minutes or so. We haven't gotten that much into theatrics yet, but we're thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we like to smash things. So we'll probably do some of that. We're having a CD launch on Sunday, and so we might break a few things at the end of that, being a special occasion and all.
Yeah, I'm seriously, there we are. I've been trying to find your CD launch, but it is at the Brunswick Hotel on Sunday. It's actually starting early. It's starting at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, well, because it's a Sunday, so I think that...
And a public holiday.
And a public holiday, so things have to start early. I think you can't go really late.
With the licensing and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. And I think a lot of people, because it's Friday and Saturday, everyone's going to be hungover, so they don't want to stay out late again. So we thought we'd start early with a free barbecue, get everyone out of bed, and then take it from there. And then, we still finish at about midnight, 11:30 or something.
But it's kind of like a mini festival, isn't it? You've got quite a few bands playing.
Oh, it is, yeah. We've kind of, throughout the year, we've been around for about 8 years. It's our first album because we're kind of lazy. We've had a few lineup changes and things like that. And we played with a few bands throughout, the time. So these are kind of bands that we've played with or know. We've played with a bit, and we wanted to have them along, I guess. It's a nice little gig.
Yeah, and that, as we mentioned, is of course Sunday afternoon, and it kicks off about 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Do you know what time around about you guys are actually going to be going on stage?
9:30.
Right.
So we're the second last band. We didn't want to go last because we thought everyone would be well tired by then. So we'll be second last.
All right. Who's playing last then?
Top Noble are.
All right.
Top Noble, so they're from New South Wales.
So then after you play, you'll have time to go and sign your CDs and that when people buy them?
Oh, for sure. And get smashed too.
Yeah. The important things.
Yeah, it's like playing last because then you can't... we don't really get into drinking too much before we go on stage. So if you play last, you can't get smashed.
Well,
it's kind of good to play first. You get really smashed.
What I'm actually getting from talking to you already is that you guys, you like to have a good time, but you have a bit of trouble maybe with trying to I can't even think of the word now. Multitasking. You're having trouble multitasking. You focus on one thing at a time.
Well, I think like with music, if you do one thing at once, then you usually do that thing better than if you were doing two things at once. And I play guitar and vocals live, and I don't really like doing that. If that makes sense, because I'd rather have another guitarist, and I'd rather jump around and, be like Iggy Pop, just, jumping from wall to floor to roof and then just running around. And it's a bit harder with a guitar. There's a chord involved.
Yeah.
Eventually the chord ends up around your feet or your neck and you trip over.
So, well, then you are a three-piece at the moment. So what, you're open to adding another guitarist, are you?
Yeah, at some stage we will. But, it's really hard. People, like musicians in general, just move around a lot. They lose interest. They do other things. They're often itinerant. They move from state to state or, suburb to suburb or from music genre to music genre. I don't want to play punk metal anymore, and I want to play, jazz. And so we've had quite a few lineup changes. So, and it's more difficult to organise like 4 people as opposed to 3. I find that it's just it's been easier, but then again you have to multitask, and that's harder.
Yeah, and you haven't actually figured out how to train your bass player to play bass and guitar at the same time either.
No, well, that takes 4 hands.
Actually, you know how you can get those double guitars? Someone should make one that's like the top of it's bass and the bottom's guitar.
Yeah, but then... And have 2 people playing that.
And just have one really clever person play it.
Yeah, we don't have any of them.
I do actually. I want to talk to you about your album. As you said, you've been together a few years now, but this is actually your first album, and it's called War for the Sake of Peace.
Yeah.
And it is like there are political tracks on there. I've actually chosen one of your political tracks to play after, but then there's also some songs on there. Well, as it says in the press release here, it's scream, sex, war, drunk, and politics. Yeah.
But we didn't really plan it that way, but that's what we ended up writing songs about. The other thing we haven't mentioned was we like writing songs about celebrities that we hate.
All right.
So on the album, we've got a song called MJ, which targets Michael Jackson, and on our EP, we targeted Wayne Carey, because that's one other topic. But sorry, going back to politics, I've changed the subject.
See, now I did notice MJ there, but I never actually got around to listening because that's the last track on the album. So now I'm going to have to go and listen to it.
Yeah, this is hidden.
I'm sure you wouldn't be insulting all his fans much.
No, I don't think we have a lot of crossover.
Well, it sounds to me like you guys actually put on a really fun show, and that you even like really cool to have a drink with afterwards and buy some merch off.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like come on down. It's only an hour's drive, hour and a bit.
An hour and a half from here.
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
Drive fast, it'll be an hour.
You haven't seen the speeding fines from that, have you?
No.
Did you want to talk to Dr. Rock?
Sure.
Talk to me.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've actually lost my train of thought.
That's okay. It's easy to get distracted on the radio and when you're talking to someone really cool like Dr. Rock. What I'll do quickly while you have a think is I will say that people can find you at Now You Die Punks on Facebook.
Yes.
But you do have nowyouDie.com.au is your website.
That's right, yeah.
And the anonymous mask you've got for the poster for this show, is that the album cover?
No, the mask is on the gig poster. Yeah. So sorry, yeah.
No, go on.
Yeah, the mask is on the gig poster. The album covers a Statue of Liberty holding a big assault rifle.
It's like it's hard to figure out exactly, like obviously you do take the social message quite, seriously, but then you're having a lot of fun in it too.
Well, we kind of do, because, I mean, I think if you take all that sort of stuff really seriously, you just get really depressed.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to, I guess, be aware of social issues, but not let it get you down too much. Even try and make a difference, but not let it get it down too much. Or I think a lot of the time we just try and comment on things rather than giving an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So War for the Sake of Peace just kind of goes and sits back and goes about the whole war on terror. It's like, well, you've got, say, a right-wing Christian-led nation and this was written quite a while ago, so this was during the Bush era, saying, we have to kill some people, and then you've got some terrorists who are led by supposedly a loving God, and then they're trying to kill people, and it's like, well, hang on, I thought, you were both following the Bible or whatever, and I thought that those books were meant to tell you to love each other, and you're just all killing each other. Something doesn't compute, and it's just bringing that point across. You know what I mean? It's not, you're both at fault. Why don't you just go read your books and then do what they say, which is just to love everyone.
So are you guys thinking of doing a national tour for this album launch too?
Oh, yeah, we were talking about it today, actually, because we rehearsed and we thought, hey, how about we tour? And we thought we might do that in January, but there's just an idea at this stage. So we might come to Ballarat. That would be fun.
Yeah. You don't have to wait for January to do that. It's only just an hour up the road if you drive fast.
I know, but I don't think our tour van would drive that fast. It might be a couple of hours.
Yeah, well, we'll let you wait until spring at least when there's no black ice on the road. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then we'll get you down to Crover Lounge so you can
Crover.
Mess the place up.
Is that the same name as that place on in Clockwork Orange?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Is it written in the same font?
No, I don't think so.
You boys have lost me. Now you've got something in common. Is there something that you would like to say to your fans and that about the launch or about the album or anything?
If you want to listen to the album, we've got it free on our website. So if you want to just listen to it, just download it for free at nowyouDie.com.au or at nowyouDie.bandcamp.com. So if you can't make it down to see the launch, just have a listen, download it to your players, your MP3s, and headbang, feel good, rock out.
Yeah, it does actually. If you go to nowyouDie.com.au, at the bottom it's got free music and it says, that's right, download as much as you want for free.
Yeah, doesn't it say download our shit?
The button says download our shit.
Yeah.
But is there hard copies available at the show?
So there are hard copies. On the website at the Bandcamp, there's actually a merchandise shop where you can order hard copies. There'll be physical copies at the show as well. They'll be dishing out at a merch stand. So yeah, there are. But with downloading's easier. You don't have to
Yeah, that's how you guys do things. Not everyone does stuff like that.
Physical CDs are just so bulky.
Yeah, they take up all your.
If you're moving house,
room.
Like house room, yeah, I know. You could, when you have a CD rack, you could have like a chair or a beanbag.
Sometimes you might have to move house because of the CDs taking over. And see, now you've distracted me. I had something I was going to say, and now I've forgotten.
Political. Multitasking.
Yes. Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. Is it going to take you another 7 years for another album, or are you thinking about working on one?
No, we've actually got one half written. So it's actually now we've kind of got the lineup a little bit more stable. So it's a matter of it's kind of half written. So I think after, we might do a video, we might plan a tour, and we might write a new album between now and summer. So it's not going to be that long, promise.
Yeah, awesome. Look forward to it. And, well, anyway, the War for the Sake of Peace is out now, and it's definitely worth having a listen to. It's a lot of fun, and I'm probably not going to make it up this Sunday, but I am looking forward to seeing you very soon, and I expect you to be really theatrical when I get there. Like, I want a full Halloween show.
You want an Alice Cooper show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blood and scream mask.
No, you don't have to do that. I'm sure that you do a great show anyway. And as you said, it's going to probably be entertaining when you go out of your way too much and that guitar chord just pulls you back.
Yeah, well, hopefully it don't fall off stage.
You guys haven't actually travelled overseas or anything yet, have you?
No, we haven't. No, we haven't been outside Melbourne, so we've been fairly static.
Right, yeah, 7 years. Someone's going to have to give you a kick up the butt.
Yeah, well, that's what I think this summer might be it, now that you mention it. So I think we were going to take 8 days off in January, or 10 days off, and then just drive around the country. Yeah,
because I reckon there's Australians all over the place who would love to see Now You Die live.
Ooh, I hope that's true.
I'm sure it is.
Thank you very much.
I mean, you guys have got 80,000 likes on Facebook. Do you realise that?
Well, yeah, but yeah.
That's not easy to get 80,000 likes.
A lot of them are overseas.
I mean, I looked at that and thought, oh, I'm not worthy.
No. They're all overseas, so it's like, oh.
So, yeah, Australians need to become more aware of you.
Well, that's the thing, and like, I'm sure it's hard to I'm sure there's a lot of people in the world that would like our music, but reaching them is half the challenge, I guess. Like, how do you find them? I mean, we can't, tour in all the places we've got fans, and they're all kind of spread out. So I think we're going to kind of just go more. We will tour nationally, hopefully at the end of, probably January, end of January, mid to end of January, and then try and do another album in the meantime. It actually doesn't take us that long to record an album. It's more, rehearsing. We tend to, by the time we actually get to the studio, we managed to, record this album in 2 days. And the EP that we did beforehand, we did in 2 days as well. So once we actually get some momentum going, we can actually bash it out pretty quickly. Touring's a bit harder, though, because we all have jobs, so it's, hard to everyone get holidays, take time off at the same time. But we'll see. We will see. That's our plan anyway.
Well, at least Victorians are lucky because they can get down to Melbourne and they can see you this Sunday night. Yeah. And, of course, I've closed that damn page, haven't I? This Sunday night at, where was it again?
At the Brunswick Hotel.
Brunswick Hotel.
Yeah, and I understand there's a free barbecue as well.
Yeah, definitely. So if you're hungover, come anyway. 4 o'clock.
And I Am Duckeye are one of the bands that are playing with you. That should be fun.
Yeah, they're hilarious. I mean, we haven't played with them yet. We've seen them a few times.
Yeah.
At shows that. We have played with them at festivals. But they're fantastic. They're a great band. They're starting off their high vis tour with our CD launch. So they are touring around the country. They're much more organised than we are.
I'm going to play one of their tracks after I play your track.
Oh, is it The Riff?
No, it's What Is Wrong With Me.
Oh, what about Punching Dicks?
Yeah, I can play that if you want me to.
Yeah, play Punching Dicks. That's their classic.
I've got to find it. I know I've got it. So let me look. You should think of something else to ask him while I'm looking, Jono.
Punching Dicks.
So look there, I found it. How's that? Just for you. Okay, so I've got Now You Die, government. I can't read. Government control.
Government control.
And then we'll be followed up by I Am Duck Eye and Punching Dicks. How's that?
Punching Dicks. Yeah, that's an awesome song.
See, now I know you're at least going to be listening for the little bit after the interview, so you can listen to Punching Dicks. It sounds like it's going to be an absolute ball down there at the Brunswick on Sunday, so make sure that you get down there if you're in the area. And nowyoudie.com.au. And it's been absolutely awesome talking to you. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I look forward to talking to you again one day. Maybe you guys can drive that 1 hour up the highway and come visit me in the studio.
Yeah, and the Corova.
Yeah. So I will, if you just hang on the line a sec, I will put your track Now You Die on. And, you are Now You Die, and the track is Government Control. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Government control, fucking